What if I told you success doesn't come from what you wish for, but from who you build yourself to be? Would you rethink how you show up today? Hey, it's awesome to connect with you, my friend, because if you're here, you're ready to take the wheel and shape your future. Success isn't a lottery ticket, it's forged in your choices day by day. Most folks chase cash, love, or fame, getting sidetracked by TikTok, Instagram, or the grind of remote work. They're reacting, not leading. But let me tell you something, life doesn't mirror your dreams. It paints a picture of your habits, your character, your standards. Who are you building? What's holding you back? Because if you forge yourself right, you won't just hit goals, you'll attract them. In 2025, with social media notifications and work stress pulling you every which way, a rock-solid you is your biggest edge. Rohn nailed it, you become what you build. You don't need massive wins, just a better version of yourself. Today I'm sharing a game-changing philosophy, 10 clear steps to turn you into a magnet for success. This isn't about get-rich-quick hacks. It's about purpose-turning small habits into huge results. If you're fed up with chasing, if you're ready to own your future, stick with me. What you're about to learn could shift how you live, starting now, ready to forge your best self. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about the canvas principle. Ever wish for more but get the same old results, like coins stuck on a blank canvas showing only your small habits? Those days you want to break through, make bank, build a killer career, or live with purpose, but you're scrolling TikTok, answering work emails, or letting worries cloud your mind like an artist standing before a canvas without a brush. That's the pain of letting life paint your picture with repeated habits, no change in sight. I used to think big dreams were enough, but I learned the hard way, life doesn't give you what you want. It draws what you choose day by day. The canvas principle is your art. It paints your life with your choices and character. It's not random, it's a canvas reflecting your habits, thoughts, and values. In 2025, with Instagram and work chaos fogging your focus, your canvas is your power. Winners don't just dream, they paint stroke by stroke with discipline and intent. Just 10 minutes of focus can turn I'm stuck into I'm creating. I let my canvas stay blank, filled with lazy strokes until I got it. You've got to paint your own picture, or life will do it for you. That canvas is where your future takes shape. Today, take 10 minutes to reflect on one habit to improve, like cutting back on scrolling. Write it down and note how clear you feel. Tomorrow, tweak one small choice, like skipping 5 minutes of social media, and log the difference. This week, paint your canvas every day for 7 days, tracking your progress. You don't need to overhaul, just start. What blank canvas is holding your coins? Social media worries or old habits? Will you let your picture fade or paint your life? Without painting, you'll chase missing big opportunities. But when you paint, when you shape each stroke, you don't just live, you create. What's fogging your canvas? How will you paint it? Start now. Every stroke you make is a step to your boldest self. Next, let's build more. Ever crave more but stay stuck like coins trapped in a shallow well because you haven't grown? Those days you want to soar, make serious money, crush your career, or live fully, but you're scrolling TikTok, half-assing work emails, or stuck in old ruts like a builder standing on a site without laying a brick. That's the pain of wishing without acting, letting dreams outshine growth. I thought wanting it was enough, but I learned a tough truth. Life doesn't hand you what you crave. It gives you what you've built step by step. Building more is your foundation. It grows your value to attract success. Growth isn't waiting for a miracle, it's laying bricks, building skills, habits, and character. In 2025, with Instagram and work distractions, building yourself is your strength. Winners don't just wish, they construct day by day with discipline and purpose. Just 10 minutes of learning can shift. I've got nothing to, I'm moving up. I let days slip without adding a brick until I saw it. You can't get rich with a broke self. Your foundation is where success starts. Today, read 10 pages of a self-improvement book on mindset, skills, or success, and jot down one takeaway. Tomorrow, apply that idea, like listening better, and log the change. This week, build yourself every day for 7 days, tracking your growth. You don't need to do it all, just do it steady. What shallow wells trapping your coins? Social media laziness or no growth? Will you just dream or build your future? Without building, you'll stay stuck missing big chances. But when you lay bricks, when you grow daily, you don't just live. You shape a legacy. What's stopping your growth? How will you build it? Start now. Every brick you lay is a step to your greatest self. Now let's elevate your standards. Ever settle for less, like coins hidden in a dusty corner because your bar's too low? Those days you want to shine, make more money, build strong relationships, or live proud, but you're wasting hours on TikTok, slacking on remote work, or letting bad habits drag you down like an explorer facing a wide horizon, but only taking a few steps. That's the pain of letting life shape you by what you tolerate, not what you deserve. I thought getting by was fine, but I learned a clear truth. You don't get what you dream of, or even what you work for, you get what you accept. Elevating standards is your skyline. It lifts your life to match your vision. Standards aren't about perfection. They're the line you draw for how you live. In 2025, with Instagram and work pressures holding you back, raising your standards is your power. Winners don't settle. They draw a line saying, "I don't live like this anymore," and act to level up. Just 10 minutes setting a new standard can turn. I'm okay with this too. I'm reaching higher. I tolerated laziness and toxic ties until I got it. Low standards keep you down. High standards pull you up. That skyline is where your success begins. Today, take 10 minutes to pick one area to raise your bar, like time management or health. Write a new rule like no scrolling past 30 minutes and note your resolve. Tomorrow, stick to it, logging the focus you gain. This week, elevate your standards every day for 7 days, tracking your rise. You don't need to do everything, just do it differently. What dusty corners hiding your coins? Laziness, social media, or low standards? Will you settle or raise your skyline? Without raising your bar, you'll stay stuck missing big wins. But when you elevate, when you draw the line daily, you don't just live, you shape your future. What's keeping you mediocre? How will you raise your skyline? Start now. Every standard you set is a step to your boldest self. Let's talk integrity as currency. Ever lose trust, like coins tarnished with rust because your character's shaky? Those days you want big wins, more money, lasting relationships, or a legacy. But you break promises, half-ass remote work, or let TikTok steal your focus like a warrior heading to battle with a worn-out sword. That's the pain of a weak character, dimming your chances, costing you respect from yourself and others. I thought being good at my job was enough, but I learned a hard truth. Success doesn't just come from skills, it comes from character, from what you build when no one's watching. Integrity as currency is your vault. It attracts lasting success through trust. Integrity isn't grand gestures, it's keeping your word, doing right even when no one sees. In 2025, with Instagram and work temptations, integrity is your greatest strength. Winners don't just work well, they live true, building reputations with honesty and consistency. Just 10 minutes keeping a promise can shift. I'm not reliable too, I'm respected. I lost trust with empty words until I saw it. Character is the currency that buys long-term opportunity. That vault is where your success is secured. Today, take 10 minutes to keep a small promise, like finishing a task on time, and note the trust you build. Tomorrow, act honestly in one thing, like owning a mistake, and log the pride. This week, build integrity every day for 7 days, tracking your reputation. You don't need to do it all, just do it true. What rusts tarnishing your coins? Broken promises, social media, or shaky character? Will you let your character fade or fill your vault? Without integrity, you'll keep chasing losing big opportunities. But when you stay true, when you live honestly daily, you don't just live, you attract success. What's shaking your integrity? How will you fill your vault? Start now. Every honest act is a coin for your boldest self. Hold up, keep one promise today, and feel your vault grow. Join Forge Fire Hit. Subscribe for more tools to build your life. Smash that button and turn on notifications. Now let's ignite your presence. Ever dim your light, like coins shrouded in a heavy fog because your energy's flat? Those days you want to make a mark, attract opportunities, inspire others, or live big, but you're scrolling TikTok with no spark, dragging through remote work, or letting doubt dull your vibe like a torch flickering in a cold wind. That's the pain of low energy pushing away chances, making you invisible to the people and things you want to attract. I thought just showing up was enough, but I learned a powerful truth. Your energy speaks the truth about you before you say a word. Presence's impact is your flame. It draws opportunities with vibrant energy. Presence isn't just being there, it's bringing purpose, confidence, and passion to everything you do. In 2025, with Instagram and work draining you, a strong presence is your strength. Winners don't just work, they shine, making others feel their drive and determination. Just 10 minutes of purposeful action can turn "I'm just here" to "I'm leading." I carried a sluggish vibe, complaining and lifeless, until I got it. You can't attract big opportunities with a small flame. That flame is where your influence starts. Today, take 10 minutes to act with purpose in one task, like prepping for a meeting, and note the spark you feel. Tomorrow, speak with enthusiasm to someone, like uplifting a coworker, and log their response. This week, boost your presence every day for 7 days, tracking your pull. You don't need to do it all, just do it real. What fog's dimming your coins? Boredom, social media, or low energy? Will your flame fizzle, or will you ignite it? Without a spark, you'll stay unseen, missing big chances. But when you shine, when you bring energy daily, you don't just live, you attract success. What's dulling your flame? How will you ignite it? Start now. Every spark you light is a step to your boldest self. Let's earn, don't wish. Ever hope for success like coins buried in a fleeting dream without earning it? Those days you want to rise, make serious cash, build a legacy, or live proud, but you're daydreaming on TikTok, half-assing remote work, or waiting for luck, like a blacksmith standing by a forge without swinging the hammer. That's the pain of hoping without acting, thinking you deserve it without proving it. I thought effort alone was enough, but I learned a harsh truth. Life doesn't give you what you wish for, it gives you what you earn sweat by sweat. Earn, don't wish is your hammer. It forges success through value. Success isn't a reward for hoping, it's the result of disciplined persistence and delivering real value. In 2025, with Instagram and work distractions, earning your success is your power. Winners don't wait, they act, sharpening skills and creating value that demands attention. Just 10 minutes of valuable work can shift "I need a break" to "I'm making opportunities." I dreamed of success without moving until I saw it. You can't be rich without adding value. That hammer is where your future's forged. Today, take 10 minutes to add value to one task, like improving a work project, and note the impact. Tomorrow, hone one skill, like better writing, and log your progress. This week, earn your success every day for 7 days, tracking your worth. You don't need to do it all, just do it real. What dreams hide in your coins? Waiting, social media, or no action? Will you just wish or forge your future? Without earning, you'll keep hoping, missing big wins. But when you forge, when you add value daily, you don't just live, you shape a legacy. What's keeping you dreaming? How will you swing your hammer? Start now. Every value you earn is a step to your boldest self. Let's focus on silent work. Ever chase recognition like coins, unpolished, craving a spotlight without quiet effort? Those days you want to leave a mark, earn respect, build a legacy, or live as an example, but you're hunting likes on TikTok, slacking on remote work, or seeking praise without grinding, like a blacksmith wanting a sharp sword without honing it. That's the pain of craving light without working in the dark, wanting results without a foundation. I thought applause would come easy, but I learned a clear truth. What shines in public is forged in the hours no one sees. Silent work is your anvil. It shapes a life worth following in quiet moments. Discipline isn't flashy, it's persistence doing right when no one claps. In 2025, with Instagram and work pushing shortcuts, silent work is your strength. Winners don't brag, they forge themselves in the shadows, building character and value unnoticed. Just 10 minutes of quiet effort can turn "I need to be seen" to "I'm becoming." I chased the spotlight, skipping private discipline until I got it. The greatest things are forged in silence. That anvil is where your legacy begins. Today, take 10 minutes to do one unseen task well, like studying a skill, and note the pride you feel. Tomorrow, ditch one distraction like skipping social media and log the focus. This week, forge silently every day for 7 days, tracking your strength. You don't need to do it all, just do it true. What spotlight's stealing your coins? Seeking praise, social media, or no discipline? Will you chase light or forge on your anvil? Without silent work, you'll keep craving missing big success. But when you forge, when you grind quietly daily, you don't just live, you build a life worth admiring. What's driving your need for light? How will you forge on your anvil? Start now. Every quiet effort is a step to your boldest self. Now connections reflect identity. Ever get stuck with toxic people, like coins clouded in a dusty haze because your identity's weak? Those days you want to soar, link up with inspiring folks, build a strong network, or live among those who lift you, but you're stuck on TikTok with negative vibes, working remotely with complainers, or keeping friends who drag you down like a rower in a storm with the wrong crew. That's the pain of letting your circle mirror a lesser you, not who you could be. I thought being around winners was enough. But I learned a hard truth: you don't attract who you want, you attract who you are. Connections reflect identity is your circle. It mirrors who you've built yourself to be. Your circle isn't just people, it's a reflection of your habits, values, and ambitions. In 2025, with Instagram and work pulling you off track, building a strong identity is your power. Winners don't chase great people, they become someone great people seek, living with discipline, purpose, and integrity. Just 10 minutes connecting with the right person can turn "I'm stuck" to "I'm rising." I let negative folks shape me until I saw it. Your circle changes when you do. That circle is where your future's shaped. Today, take 10 minutes to reach out to someone inspiring, like texting a mentor, and note the boost you feel. Tomorrow, distance one negative influence, like avoiding a whiner, and log the calm. This week, build your circle every day for 7 days, tracking your energy shift. You don't need to change everyone, just choose wisely. What dusty haze is clouding your coins? Toxic people, social media, or a weak identity? Will you keep your old circle or build a new one? Without changing yourself, you'll stay stuck with those who pull you down. But when you level up, when you live right daily, you don't just live, you attract the right people. What's keeping you in the haze? How will you shape your circle? Start now. Every connection you choose is a step to your boldest self. Let's talk time lag. Ever expect instant results, like coins unplanted, craving a bloom on barren soil, ignoring past habits? Those days you want big success, more money, a legacy, or a meaningful life. But you're waiting on TikTok for a break, coasting through remote work, or frustrated things aren't moving, like a farmer staring at dry land without sowing seeds. That's the pain of forgetting today's results come from yesterday's actions, demanding a harvest without planting. I thought today's effort was enough, but I learned a vital truth. Life has a time lag. Seeds you sow today sprout later, not now. Time lag is your harvest. It shows past choices, but you can plant for tomorrow. Success doesn't come when you want, it's the fruit of habits you've kept over time. In 2025, with Instagram and work making you impatient, understanding time lag is your strength. Winners don't quit, they plant daily, knowing the harvest comes with persistence. Just 10 minutes reviewing habits can shift. I want it now to "I'm planting." I got mad at slow results until I saw it, sow today, reap tomorrow. That harvest is where your future grows. Today, take 10 minutes to review one old habit, like procrastination, and note the lesson. Tomorrow, plant one new habit, like starting your day with a plan, and log your intent. This week, plant seeds every day for 7 days, tracking your path. You don't need to sow a whole field, just start with one seed. What barren soil's holding your coins? Impatience, social media, or old habits? Will you demand a harvest without sowing, or prep your field? Without planting, you'll keep waiting, missing big harvests. But when you sow, when you act daily, you don't just live. You reap a legacy. What's making you rush the harvest? How will you plant your seeds? Start now. Every seed you sow is a step to your boldest self. Finally, lead by action. Ever lack influence, like coins buried in a dusty drawer, because you don't set an example? Those days you want to lead, inspire others, build a strong team, or leave a legacy. but you're scrolling TikTok instead of slacking on remote work, or talking more than doing, like a lighthouse that never lights up. That's the pain of wanting to lead without living as a model when your words outshine your deeds. I thought saying the right things was enough, but I learned a deep truth. People don't follow talk, they follow action, the person you've become through what you do. Lead by action is your beacon. It guides others by how you live. Leadership isn't a title, it's setting an example, showing discipline, integrity, and purpose in all you do. In 2025, with Instagram and work distractions, leading by action is your greatest strength. Winners don't just talk, they do, inspiring others by living their values. Just 10 minutes of leading by example can turn "I want to lead" to "I'm guiding." I talked a big game without acting until I got it. You only lead when your actions speak louder than words. That beacon is where your legacy shines. Today, take 10 minutes to model one positive action, like helping someone with a task, and note the impact. Tomorrow, inspire one person with your effort, like finishing a job early, and log their reaction. This week, lead by action every day for 7 days, tracking your influence. You don't need to do it all, just do it true. What dusty drawers hiding your coins? Talking without doing, social media or no action. Will you just talk or light your beacon? Without leading by action, you'll stay behind, missing the chance to lead. But when you set an example, when you live right daily, you don't just live, you inspire. What's stopping your leadership? How will you light your beacon? Start now. Every action you model is a beam for your boldest self. Hold up, model one action today, and watch your beacon shine. Join Forge Fire, hit subscribe for more hacks to build your life. Turn on notifications. You've just unlocked 10 powerful steps painting your canvas buildings. More elevating standards, forging integrity, igniting presence, earning not wishing, grinding, silently shaping your circle, understanding time lag, and leading by action to craft yourself into a masterpiece that attracts success. Each step is a spark every day, a chance to forge your legacy. Pause and feel it. Every habit you build, every choice you make, paints your life's canvas. You don't need magic, just one small action today. The successful aren't different. They just forge themselves day after day to become someone opportunities seek. I'm challenging you now. Pick one step, read a page, keep a promise, or lead by example. Commit to it daily. Track your progress. Grab a buddy to keep you sharp. Don't wait. Start today. What do you think? As you push past TikTok and remote work chaos to craft your masterpiece, you'll be proud you began now. Want more sparks? Join Forge Fire. Subscribe for weekly fuel to shine. Hit that button and turn on notifications. Picture a year from now, standing unstoppable, your life a masterpiece, forged in the furnace of grit. That's not a dream, it's your forge day by day with relentless drive. You're the artist of your future. In 2025, when distractions try to derail you, you'll choose act and let success find you. You don't need to chase, your masterpiece will glow. So what's your move today? Act now, your epic future's ready to be forged.